Hello and happy Sunday if you're watching this on the day that it's broadcast, and welcome to Time with Tim. Today we're just going to briefly recap the week that we've spent looking at your leadership philosophy and hopefully helping you to define it or make some steps in that direction. So initially what we looked at is why defining a leadership philosophy composed of values, sense of purpose, a clearly defined mission, and a consistent approach to leadership is going to be helpful to you and your leadership, helpful to your team, your organization, your customers, and if we really get it right, to the world as a whole. So we then moved on to look at how I've been improving my leadership through my leadership philosophy, what I've learnt about great leaders and their philosophies, and a personal insight as to how I've found a clearly defined leadership philosophy has really benefited the organization that I lead, and how our amazing team have really benefited in two ways from having an organizational leadership philosophy, and mine, sort of really as being a sort of a starting point for that. We then looked on Friday at how your philosophy can help you be well to lead well through giving you a stable platform and a sort of a common, sort of grounding point to keep on going, through these troubling and testing times. And then yesterday, just a brief, the 60 Second Stillness reflective exercise on what a philosophy is as a structure, as a framework, and that how once it's there and it's defined, as much as it'll evolve and it will change, but it is consistent, it will need to be, sort of put back up again on a daily basis as you show up. But really, it's not sort of seen, it's not felt explicitly all the time until, you sort of hang things on it. You put your team, your organization, your customers, sort of on the philosophy, as it were, using the analogy of a spider's web with droplets, and then you can see it. You can see it for what it is. So essentially that's saying that, if it's just, sort of a thing in isolation, in abstraction, it's very hard to recognize it. But as soon as you bring others and bring other things to it, then you can really sort of see the benefit that it provides. So I hope that's been helpful. And, you'll look forward to either reflecting back on those episodes again at some point in the future, or to joining us and joining me for the next Time with Tim. Thank you. Be well, lead well, build a better world. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.